Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So it's been 2 weeks since the last time we were in Atomic Wallet. So we're going to be checking out how the account has changed. We're also going to be looking at the power of passive earning through staking. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay. So as you can see, we're in my Atomic Wallet, and as I mentioned in the intro, we will be taking a look at how the account has changed and how our coins are building in the staking feature. But the main part of this video is going to be concentrating on where we get our coins from, i.e. how we earn them, and also as well I've got some new faucets to bring to you which will help you build those coins up ready for staking. Okay, so first things first, like I said, it's been 2 weeks since we were in here last. So if we go and check out our staking coins. So 2 weeks ago, we had 391 AWC or Atomic Wallet tokens. You can see now we have 395. So we've earned 4 whole coins in that 2 week period. With our Tron, we had 387. We've now got 388, and we are getting close to another one soon. And then with the Tezos, now the Tezos has been quite a success. Now in the last video, I showed you how to choose a baker if you were looking to stake your Tezos, and I did mention that basically the baker I chose, which was Bake TZ, I'd basically been waiting for months and months and months to receive some kind of sort of commission or percentage as a reward for staking those coins, and I had received nothing. So obviously I took you to the site where we choose our baker, and I realized that Bake TZ was actually way over its capacity for the amount of coins it can hold, and therefore the amount of coins it can reward that are being staked. So we then changed to Paradigm Bakery, or Paradigm something we changed to, and basically if we go in here, so Paradigm Bakery, yeah, we're earning 5.7. So 2 weeks ago when we changed our bakery, we were at 2.8143. We're now at 2.8185. So that has definitely made a difference to the coins, and obviously because we're staking less than 3 coins, so the amount of commission we're earning on that is going to be very little, but still they are now building and earning on a regular basis. I think I get 2 or 3 commissions every week, possibly more than that. I don't check all that often, but like I say, they are now building. So if you have staked Tezos in the past and give up because you were just not earning anything, or you have staked recently and you're still not earning anything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a link in the description to the last video I did, which shows you how to choose your baker correctly, making sure you are earning those commissions. So that link will be in the description to that earlier video, and if you go right the way through to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click straight on it and get watching. Okay, so like I said, on all of our coins we are building, obviously some more significantly than others, but if we go in here we can see that we do have a claim for this, so we can claim there, so that's claimed, and then we have to rejig it by going into the wallet, clicking on something else, which then allows the wallet to sort of sort itself back out, and then when we go back into staking, that should have sorted it. That's it. Sometimes go. Okay, so I had to do it a couple more times, but now you can see it's gone from 1.6 to 1.84, and the reward is showing basically nothing. So we have now claimed that, and obviously once that gets to one whole available, we can then stake that. So every time your coins get to one complete coin, you can then stake that. If we go into Tron also has a reward, so we can claim that. Go back to staking. Like I say, every time you have to sort of mess around with the wallet a bit. Okay, so as you can see there, the reward has now been claimed, and we have added that to our available total. And like I say, once you get to one, you can stake that. And that's it, because the good thing with the Tezos is that is automatically added. You don't need to sort of keep going in and then claiming the reward. It will just automatically be added. So the good thing with that is that every time a reward is added, whether it's twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever, it is compounding that interest all the time. So it's, you know, so every time you get a reward, that reward is a little bigger than the previous reward. So that in itself is just, you know, cool. Okay, so we've looked at the wallet and how our staking is going on. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at those faucets that we are using to build our coins for staking, but we're also going to be introducing some new faucets, and I'm also going to give you a little bit of a tip on how you could possibly automate those faucets as well, making even the collection of your coins passive. So keep watching. Okay, so when it comes to staking, the 2 main faucets I've always said that I've used, one is Larval Faucet and the other is Auto Claim. Now with Larval Faucet, obviously many of you out there use it, so you know what you're doing, but basically for those of you that don't, there is the options to build up your coins visiting short links, PTC ads, Faucet, that's a hourly roll, so you could just like a bit of a roll of the dice to see how much you can get. Then there's other things in the offer walls, and there's various tasks you can do. For more details on this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description. It's going to give you an earlier review. Go and check that out. It's going to give you more information, a better understanding of how the program works. And if you go right the way through to the end of this video, that link will be there also. But just for those people, even those of you that have used this multiple times, when it comes to the short links, I've always told you to steer clear of certain faucets that are usually trouble, or they send you to the wrong site, or there's nothing to click on. So Doge Click is a new faucet. I would say steer clear of this. Rather than being a single page, you have to go through 4 pages to earn that 100 coins. Personally, I don't think it's worth it. There's a lot of ads and stuff like that on there. But FreeBCC is always a site I've told you not to use. Basically because when I went there personally, I could never find the button to click on to earn my coins. Now I've realized why. And I'm not sure if it's something to do with ad blockers or what it is, but you see, there's no button. This is the problem. There's no button, but it's invisible. So if you then, so basically that's all you've got to do, is you just sort of have to hunt around, and then there's the button again. It's invisible. So this site does pay. It is giving you coins, but like I say, the actual button to press on my screen at least is not visible. So for those of you that might have had the same problem, just sort of hunt around and you will find that button there for you to claim. So that's just a quick tip there, because at the end of the day, obviously the more coins we can earn, then the more we have to withdraw to our staking wallets and stuff like that. Okay, the other thing as well, obviously I did this recently in the last video, Larval Faucet video, but if we go just quickly go and check out the mining game, there's a couple of things that have changed. Now, obviously you saw with this first RTX in the last video I did, we were getting so low on power, and the thing is when you click remove, it will charge you 10,000 coins, but when it does that, it totally gets rid of it. It just goes. That's it. Boom. That miner has gone from your user interface, from your miner dashboard. But with the power, if you allow it to drop right to zero on, all it does is it just drops you down to the next level. So you can then work through that. Yes, okay, you're earning less and less, but you're actually spending less and less also on power. So you're still in profit, you're just actually earning less profit as you go through. So that's something worth noting, that you don't completely lose that miner when your health drops to zero. Obviously, as long as you're not at level 1, because if you're at level 1, then there's nowhere to go. So you will lose it. But also I have noticed that your health drops massively. I did the first, on level 5, the first claim I did, it dropped 5%. The first claim I did, so I thought, right, well, this ain't gonna last very long anyway. So, but anyway, like I say, that is good news, because you can carry on using those miners until they get to absolute zero level. So that is really good. Okay, so the other big news is that we have upgraded this GPU to level 3. So now I can tell you, shout out to Spider Brony, and I'm very sorry I did get your name sort of wrong. I wasn't quite sure in the last video, but big shout out to Spider Brony. He has been asking me about this question for a long time, whether basically once you get up to level 3, is it still profitable going to level 4? So here we can see this is level 2, this was level 3. If we go to level 4, I've worked it already out. So the power required, if we click upgrade here, so the power required is 368, but that's that's per hour. So we times that by 8, because the little green bar that shows your fill of energy lasts for 8 hours. So we times that by 8, that equals 2,944. Your return, remember at level 1, your return was 1,092. So what we do is 1,092 times 4, even though we know we will be getting a little extra, but we do that anyway because that just makes sure that we're not overestimating. So 1,092 times 4 equals 4,368. Then what we do is we minus the power from that, and it tells us our profit will be 1,424. So the profit at level 3 was 1,068. So that has actually boosted us by 300 coins, moving up to level 4 on that GPU miner. So that is great news as well. And also as well, every time you do upgrade your miner, your health is returned back to 100%. Again, all good news. Okay, so that's basically Larval Faucet taken care of. Like I say, just keep doing all those short links, those PTC ads, all those kind of stuff. Make sure you're doing the faucets, the tasks, everything, building up those coins. But this is the final thing I will say on Larval Faucet, and we can go and check this out. If we go to my activity, because you might be wondering why my coins are so low, is I actually did a withdrawal today to my faucet pay, and I withdrew 664 BTC, which was from nearly 50,000 coins. Now you'll notice that in my list of withdrawals, I do not go over 50,000. Now the reason for this, and this is me erring very much on the side of caution, is that I have heard many people, when they have been withdrawing things like 100,000 coins, 150,000 coins, they get basically stuck in the system. Now, it's not a total loss. So many people have come to me and said, Laravel Faucet, it's a scam. I withdrew 100,000 coins or whatever it was, and I've not received it. And literally weeks later, they're still not received it. Now, I did have, I think it was a subscriber of mine, John Swain, I believe it was him, that, although I could be wrong, so if I am wrong, I'm very sorry, but he had a similar problem, and he eventually did receive it, but it was like months. It was like a month or 2 months later. Eventually, they got their tokens. But obviously, when you're withdrawing lower amounts, like 50,000, that instantly appears in my Faucet Pay. I've done quite a few payment proofs to show this. I've shown you me doing the withdrawal, then shown you my Faucet Pay account, and instantly being there. So my advice to you is don't go any higher than 50 or 60,000 coins, and if you want to build up those coins, just build them up in your Faucet Pay and then withdraw them to your wallet. But obviously, if you're playing in the minor game, then it's fine to build up there. So you can build up to 150,000, 500,000 if you want to get yourself an ASIC miner, and then just purchase the miner. That is not a problem. It's when you're actually withdrawing to your wallet. I suggest you don't withdraw any more than 50 to 60,000 coins, which equates to whatever you decide to withdraw it in, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Litecoin or Dogecoin. But like I say, stick to 50 to 60,000 coins and you should not have a problem. But for those people that have made big withdrawals in the past, hopefully your coins should be turning up in your wallet at some point in the future. As to when exactly, I can't tell you, but like I say, I have had a subscriber of mine tell me that they did eventually get their coins. So hopefully you will in the future as well. So okay, so auto claim. So auto claim, again, this is another faucet that we can use short links to build up. With auto claim though, you build up credits essentially, and that basically all I do is I'll do the short links. I just do the short links, and then once we've built up a certain amount of credits, we'll go into the auto claim here, and we've got 430 tokens, and then what we do is we just simply pick what we want. Now obviously, if we remember with Atomic Faucet, that in the available now to claim on your staking is Neo, Komodo, Tezos, Tron, have we got Cardano there? Ada? I can't see it. Ada, yeah, there. So Cardano's there as well. So any of those coins we can pick, build up using this, and then withdraw it to. Personally, obviously, I've championed two wallets. I've championed Faucet Pay, like I've just shown you. But the only thing with Faucet Pay is it does have a limited amount of coins. But the good thing with Faucet Pay is that the amount of coins required to withdraw is not that high. The other wallet I have sort of said to you is a good one to use is also Express Crypto. Now the reason why I really push, well, I don't really push it, it's not like I'm sending flyers out or anything like that, but Express Crypto has a much larger range of coins, and obviously you can go into your profile and just add your wallet addresses from Atomic Wallet into your profile, and then when you make a withdrawal, those withdrawals will go straight to your Atomic Wallet, and then once they're in there, you can start staking. So like I say, what I would say is if you're using Laravel Faucet or auto claim just to build up coins to withdraw to your wallets without staking, then I would say use Faucet Pay. So yeah, so if you, like I say, if you're using Laravel Faucet or auto claim and you just want to build up coins to withdraw to your wallets, use Faucet Pay, because it is quick. And like I say, the limits, the minimums to withdraw those coins is really low. But if you want to stake those coins that you're earning, I would say use Express Crypto, because every coin that you want to stake is available in Express Crypto and can be withdrawn directly to Atomic Wallet. So that is my advice there. So anyway, what we'll do, because I am still trying to build up my Neo, even though I don't quite really sure why. I think it's because I've read a few things. Neo sort of it has a lot of potential for future use, so that's one reason. But it admittedly, in Atomic Wallet, it does have one of the lower rates of interest. It's only at about 1.5, or 2 or something like that. But I'm just giving you this as an example. You choose what coins you want to stake, obviously. So anyway, the way I do it is I use the credit, because we get a 1% bonus on here. The frequency, I'll do 10 minutes because we get a 2% bonus on here. And then I'll do the payment boost of 4 times. So then we get 1,672 Neo plus another 101 Neo every 10 minutes for the cost of 40 FCT. Now your FCT is here, and then all you'll do is just click claim, and then this will start running. And then basically what it does is essentially mines those coins, but it doesn't use any real CPU power apart from what the website requires. It's not like actual mining, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, those are the 2 main ones. There is another one which is actually a Express Crypto Faucet, but we're not going to show that in this video. If you are interested, like I say, in auto claim and want to know more about it, again, I'll put a link in the description, and you can go and check that out on an earlier video. And if you go right the way through to the end of this video, that link will be there also as well. Okay, so that is pretty much for the 2 main faucets that we are running. I mean, obviously the difference between Laravel faucet and auto claim is auto claim you have to leave running, whereas Laravel faucet, because you claim those coins instantly, you can just withdraw them when you want without waiting for like this mining process. Okay, so what are the new faucets that I'm going to be showing you? Now, I know quite a few of you do use these anyway, and I want to give a big shout out to Bill Carter. Basically, if it wasn't for him, I might not have found these as early as I did. And yes, Bill, I have used your referral code just in case you're wondering. Okay, so basically these are what known as the free faucets. Their website begins with free everything, like free Binance, free Tron. So the great thing is like I say, is these faucets cater again for all of the coins we want to stake. So if we scroll right down to the bottom, you can see these are all the coins that are actually available to do. But the weird thing is with this is you don't earn all of these coins via one website. They are all different. They're all separate websites, not different websites. They're all separate websites, and you have to actually register for every single website. So if you want Cardano, Bitcoin, Tron, Neo, you have to register for individual websites. But it's not difficult, and it's very easy process. But the good thing is that the payouts are actually pretty good on these. So therefore, building up your coins is relatively easy. The good thing also as well is the FAQ is pretty simple. And if you want to know what the minimum is on each website, all you do is go into the FAQs, what is the minimum withdrawal amount, click that, and it will say on here it's 5 million. And you can do that on every single website, and it will show you what the minimum is for each of those, for each coin, basically. So let's log in and I'll give you a bit more information. Okay, so here we are in my free Binance Coin account, and you can see that we did claim about an hour ago, I guess, and we've got a few minutes left. So anyway, when you come in here, you do have free rolls, which they say are available every 24 hours. Now, what I do is I actually leave it every 48 hours, because every time I come in here on a 24, and try and do it 24 hours later, it always says that I've already done it, and I've already clicked on that link, so clearly meaning I've still got to wait more time. But if you leave it every 48 hours, that means that every time you come in here, those extra links will be ready for you to click. If you want to go as well you can go to their Twitter account, and they do post a code which will give you an extra roll. Okay, so what I do is I go from 8 upwards, but I will say to you that I don't do link 1 and I don't do link 3. I tend to find that they are basically a bit of a pain in the butt, sending you here, there and everywhere, and sometimes you don't seem to get anything at all. But it could be like free BCC and I just can't see the button. But anyway, so what we do is we click on this number 8, and here we go. So these are all quite easy. Obviously each faucet or each short link will be different. And there we go. And this thing is, what you got to remember is that will open up, when that's complete, it'll open up a new page. So make sure you close the previous page. Then you can go to the free BNB, scroll down, and it will automatically say roll. So obviously you saw that we did have 5 minutes to go, but doing that free roll gives you that button instantly. Okay, so 742. So you can see that I've actually not been doing this long. I've not been using these sites for very long at all, and I have 148,000 BNB already. It says that you need 5 million. I've only been like I say, I've been doing this for maybe a week, just over a week or so, and I've managed to build up that. But with all the sites I use 6 sites. I don't use all of the sites that are available. I used 6 sites. I use BTC. You get paid on that very, very low. The only reason I do it is because you have to wait an hour anyway. So if I'm doing them all together, which is what I do, like with the CoinPot faucets, when I used to say that what you do is just open up all of them in the different tabs and then click on them as you go through. So that's the only reason I actually picked BTC, because BTC you're earning like 2 satoshis every hour, but because you've got to wait an hour for the other ones anyway, you might as well just do it. That sort of, so basically, so I do Binance, I do BTC, I do Cardano, I do Tron, I do Tether, and I do, what else is it? Neo, and I think that's it. So there we go. So that's another one done. So instead, it is really simple, and like I say, you go back there and you'll see the roll button is already going. Okay, so the final question you guys might be asking before we get into how we automate all of this is, why am I choosing Tether as we can't stake Tether? One reason, and one reason alone, is that I'm not sure if you remember in a recent video I was talking about how Bitcoin and stable coins are basically being seen now as the coins that are probably going to end up taking us into the future when it comes to actual current coins being used. Now, I have a theory, and I know how you all love my theories, that I feel that BTC or Bitcoin is going to end up being the coin of the finance industry or the finance sector. So for things like trading, use in hedge funds, all that kind of stuff, even possibly dealing with foreign governments, that kind of thing, I think that possible BTC is that sort of the sector that BTC is going to end up being used in. So when it comes to consumers and everyday people spending digital currency, I feel that retail is going to end up going to stable coins, because stable coins is a basically direct representation of fiat money, but as a digital asset. So obviously you've got USDT or Tether, which is a dollar equivalent in the digital world, and other stable coins are coming online which represent different currencies. So this is how I feel that the world could end up going, is that, like I say, BTC is essentially going to be almost replacing gold, and the stable coins will then end up being used in the by people like you and me as a consumer in the retail world for buying whatever, groceries, new cars, new PCs, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how many of you have made it all the way through to this part of the video without fast forwarding, but if you have, thank you very much. And anyway, we will get on with what I did tell you at the beginning, that I would show you a way on how you can automate these new faucets. Now obviously what you want to be doing first off is, if there's any faucets you have opened that you are not currently using or you finished using, like lava faucet, because obviously once you've done the short links and all that kind of stuff, you can just close that off. But obviously we still have auto claim running here in the background, claiming our Neo. Then what you want to do, so once you've cleared all that, what you want to do is just minimize it down to a little window like that. So basically force it over as far as you can. The reason for this is it just gives you this extra space to do other stuff. So what you can do is you can open up a window, stick that in there, and then open that up, and then that gives you a space to do whatever you want on. So obviously if you want to go and use contract miner, go and play a crypto mining game or whatever, you have this space to do that in. Okay, so the next thing you want to be doing is clicking on the zoom and bringing it down until the roll button appears, because you need to be able to have the whole thing on the screen. Then what you want to do is get hold of this little program called Tiny Task. Now obviously for automation of faucets, a lot of people will go out and purchase things like faucet collector, coin collector, all those kind of things. I know my man Bill, I think he uses it, which I do know it is a pretty good program, but why spend money when you can do it for free? So once you've got your screen sort of like this, if this is how you want it, like I say, I do it just so then it gives me an area I can work in. And obviously you can have as many tabs on this. Well, I think you can have up to about 6 or 7 tabs open, even on a little window like this. So what you would do then is you would click record. You would go off and do your various tasks. So like clicking on clicking on the tab, clicking refresh, and then obviously then click your roll button. And I will show you a quick example of how this will look. Okay, so once you've selected your little, I don't know, is it a program? A script, I guess, your little script that you've done, you then want to go into preferences and click continuous playback. The reason for that is then once it's done it, once it's completed its task, in an hour's time, it will then repeat that task again. And the good thing is, if you do it correctly and don't mess around with your mouse for that entire time, that means that for your whole hour, you can then go and do other things in this window without being disturbed until it's ready to claim again. So if we just click play, you'll see, if I just open that up a bit further, and you'll just see exactly what happens. Click, there we go. So it goes straight to the refresh button. So it refreshes that, because obviously after the hour has been spent, the roll button does not automatically appear. So the page has to be refreshed to bring that roll button back up. And then it claims. There you go. And then it will sit there for a bit. And then that's it. So really, really simple. So now what you've got to think about is if you apply that, you have 6 or 7 tabs open. So you've got all of your staking coins. You've gone through your processes correctly. So obviously you've clicked record, then you've clicked on the first tab, you've hit refresh, you've gone down, claimed, then you've gone up, clicked on your second tab, click refresh, gone down and claimed, and do that 6 or 7, you know, however many tabs you've got open, and then basically just let it sit there for an hour or until this at least gets to 0. I would say what you want to be doing is probably letting it overrun by maybe about a minute. So once it gets to 60, leave this running until 61. Don't touch it until it gets to 61. And then the record button is actually the stop button as well. So then you click stop, then you click save. Obviously it'll open up a window, type in whatever the name you want to call that particular script, and then close it down, then reopen it, then click open, and then select your script. Don't stop it, save it, and then run it straight away, because for some weird reason this tiny task has odd things. It's like if you stop it, don't start it straight up again, because again it will just have it sort of throws a bit of a wobbly, as it were. If you stop it, always close it, then just reopen it and reopen the script, and then click continuous and then play. And it's always do that, never just stop and then play straight away. So anyway, if you hang out, I'm going to throw in a video that I made, and you can see this all working along with exchanged hits running on the other side of the window as well. And we know exchange hits claims 850 tokens every 10 videos watched. So check this out, and we'll speak again in just a second.
if you're familiar with VPNs as well. So that's really what I wanted to focus on this video is kind of the interface, the usability, what are the differences between the two, and just show you side by side so you can really see which one, there might be one you prefer over the other. Of course, I will put links to both of these down in the description, and any of the best coupons, discounts, and so forth that I can get for you guys, I'll include those down there as well. So let's start with, here's Express on the left, and we got Nord on the right. So just so you can kind of see them side by side. Now what happens is basically when you click on your VPN, this is what it looks like. Now in both situations,
okay, so as you saw there, I showed you how you can automate these faucets quite easily using that TinyTask app and have exchange hits running alongside. And the great thing is, like I said, with the exchange hits, you earn 850 coins for every 10 videos that is watched through that. So obviously that is building up that your Laravel faucet as well. And also that activity goes towards building up your miner's health, so that works on a twofold basis. The other thing and final thing that I will say is that when I do run this, I do not run this on a 24/7 basis. I use this as basically like an assistant, so it's helping me claim while I'm doing other things. That's how I use it. I do not run it on a 24/7 basis. Obviously, how you decide to run it is entirely up to you, but that's how I run it. I just run it, like I say, like a tool, like something to help me out claiming when I've got other things I need to be doing. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. If you are interested in those earlier videos, they're probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you could smash that like button, it really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.